My name is Will Lindemann. My birthday is the 18th of December, and Sagittarius. So I don't know about favorite overall, but most special was I grew up in England, but we had family in America. Every time we went to America, we used to bring back beef jerky and root beer, because they don't have those in England. To listen to, let's just say if Taylor Swift comes on the radio, I won't turn it off. I've never really sorted it out, but when it comes on the radio, I tend to leave it on. I don't think I know their names. Romeo and Juliet is one of their names, right? People don't know that I scuba dive in a big way. I've done over 80 dives. I'm a rescue diver. Philippines. Yeah, amazing. I did reef surveys there when I was 17, and it's untouched reef. Well, I wanted to be a marine biologist, which was probably because of some great trips to SeaWorld. I studied a bit of marine biology in college, enjoyed being in the water, being outside, doing all that. Did some real marine biology in college and realized that I didn't want to do that forever. The world's most relaxing spectator sport. Joanna, because we sat together. She had like a very cool company which she started in college, Bamboo Loader. She's very ambitious and she's taught herself a lot to get to a place that she's happy with, and she's got a lot of ideas about the future. Not only is she good at her core role, but she goes above and beyond that, and I think there's some really inspiring stuff about that. I think it's very cool. I had an advertiser once who would always get me to the point where like they would call the 866 line, and for some reason the IVR just always directed them to me. Pretty sure it was like a really nice old lady who had like a retirement home, like, because every time she'd call in she'd get me. Sometimes she'd call in and wouldn't have me and then would ask for me. So that's like a fond on work time memory. I think someone tried to marry me to their daughter once on the phone. I don't think they knew anything about me, but they liked British people and they thought I should meet their daughter, who apparently lived in San Francisco. Politely declined. I'm sure she was lovely. So I sit with Mindy all day, so she is awesome, but again, I feel like I've already done it, so I don't want to waste it on. I hear about Mindy's days, which sound pretty fun. I would like to see what Jeremy gets up to. I think that would be intriguing. I'd also like to hear how his accent affects his directions on the phone. I'd be super curious. Ben Fold sits on my cube, and he's like the king of awkward comments, and all I hear from his end is like, "Oh, you sell pool cues, that's so cool." My roommate now, US Open 9-ball championship, and I was like, God, this is already pretty awkward. Like, that advertiser probably doesn't really care. And to top it off, he goes, "Oh my God, you sell furry pool cues?" And there's like an awkward pause, and he goes, "Oh, Fury." Oh, with one R, sorry. I didn't see that. It's still cool. Only Scars, which is this one. Yeah, you can see that, just about. Playing rugby in high school. Basically, I just ran into someone's head, boxes cut, and just cut straight there. Left the field because I was gushing blood out of my eye, and I was wearing a white blood all the way down my jersey. Nurse who was doing sutures for the first or second time was this close to my eyeball.